fucked some dude up. I beat him with the knight. Got on with this real funky knight move that was pretty obvious. And he was a decent ranked player. He wasn't a scrub. He wasn't a bum. As you can tell by his rating, but I don't know what that was about. Obviously, he ain't see it. Is what it is. Gave him a New Year's ass whooping. A New Year's Eve ass whooping. You feel me? Good player. We was in like some type of exchange that he got me in earlier where I almost fell for a bait, and that I took his knight that was hanging, and I kind of knew something was up with that. I'm like, he trying to set me up with something. But he checked me after that. I thought he thought that he could check me and get me in trouble, but I just kept moving my king up and getting out of trouble. And later on in the game, got him with that knight move, moved up there, he didn't see it. His rook was trapped in the corner. That was all she wrote. Once I took that lead, I ain't give it back up. Fucked him after that. He couldn't handle this cocky motherfucker right here. Yeah, he couldn't stop me. Fuck yeah, now he on my bitch list. He couldn't fuck with me. He couldn't fuck with me. He couldn't handle this Philly funk. So check the match out. Watch me fuck him up. Watch me outscore him. Watch me outthink him, outsmart him. You know what I mean? And pick up another bitch. Check it out. So like I said, guys, I fucked him with my knight, trapping his rook. He was fucked. He came out early swinging, but I defended well, put that defense on him. And obviously I'm not going to take him, even though I could, because he slid his rook over and then he got my queen, so couldn't take him. So I moved up here. I moved here threatening his bishop. He gives it protection. And then this is what I really didn't know what he was trying to do here. Trying to be slick. But I took that knight and he got me in some trouble here. This is what he was trying to do. He tried to set me up. He saw that he would back my queen up. I would do this because there was nowhere else for my queen to go. So he knew I would probably end up threatening his queen. Then he come down here, check me, and then check me again with the bishop. I mean with the queen, and then check me again with the bishop. And I kind of saw that before I had made this move, but I saw an opportunity to take a piece, so I took it. And because you can't always assume that your opponent is going to see what you see. Some motherfuckers be stupid and miss shit. So took that. So I end up not really getting in any major trouble, but that lead that I had was gone after that. So I backed them up, refocusing now, and threatened his rook. He should have moved here so that I couldn't move my knight here. He ended up moving here like a dumb fuck, and then fucked him. Game was over after that. He got fucked. Another motherfucker that couldn't handle this funk. Moved here because I had to get out the way first. Nothing he can do. I could wait to take this. He can't do nothing to avoid having this taken. His rook fucked. That's mine. Took him, threatened his rook, so he had to move. I still had to be cautious here because he has a pawn coming down here and he can put me in check and do some damage. So I have to be cautious. So I just said, you know what, fuck that. I'm getting that pawn out the way, so I don't have to worry about that bitch advancing. He moved here. This son I was a little worried about too, because I didn't know if he could like set me up anyway with both of his bishops covering these squares. So I moved here, he moved up there, and I threatened him. Moved here, threatened the white bishop, and I'm just putting it on. I'm just keep threatening his pieces, keeping him under the pressure. I don't want to allow him to take the momentum back. I want to keep putting him under pressure. Moved here, moved here. He couldn't take me, and I'm threatening this bishop. He moved there. I had to move over, doubling my rooks up. That's always good. Threatening his bishop because I wanted to exchange since I got a little lead. Moved here. Now I'm threatening both of his pieces. He can't avoid getting both of them taken. So I'm either going, oh, but yeah, actually he could. I'm sorry. That was a smart move by him. So I moved here, and now I'm going to take a bishop or a pawn. And I said, let me take the bishop. I'm trying to trade. I'm in the trading business right now because I'm leading by 5 points. So he moved down here, and I moved over here. And he realized he was fucked. That was checkmate. There was nothing he can do to avoid this checkmate. What could he do? He moved up here, I moved here, checkmate. He moved here or here, I just take him. Then it'll still be checkmate. Can't move this here because I take him. So he was fucked. Beat another motherfucker. I got real motherfucking funky with him. He couldn't fuck with this. So, man, 2014 was a good year for me. I'll be whooping more ass in 2015. I picked up a lot of fucking victims this year. I bitched a lot of dudes in chess and bitches in chess. So, it is what it is.